yeah, that happened. Look at this chart right now. Thank you, Trump. Oh my, like, I'm still in shock right now. Okay, so before I get into anything, this dump was because of Trump. He tweeted something. No, he posted something on Truth. I'm about to show you something about China, thinking about raising the tariffs, and yeah, he said some very obviously bearish news, thinking about increasing tariffs. Let me pause this video. Think about increasing tariffs. He said something about he doesn't want to meet with Xi anymore in like 2 weeks like they were supposed to. And bro, right here, President Trump threatens massive increase on tariffs. Bro, when this happened live, I didn't even know what to say. Like, okay, wow. Gotta be thankful for that, because it easily could have been bullish news. Like, this is literally the meaning of anything can happen. Like, at any given time in the market. It doesn't matter how good your trade looks, how good of a setup it looks. Somebody out in the world, in this case, the most powerful man in the United States, can do this just based on a tweet or a post on social media. Like, I easily could have been in a long, and I could have got absolutely crushed by this news. Obviously, I was in a fortunate position today, taking a short, and it just literally won my trade. Look at this emoji I had too. Like, this whole time in this trade, I was like hammering. I was just like doing some dumb stuff.
It's down 5%.
Obviously, everything in the market just took a dump.
Down 5%.
This is my guy Eamon I like to watch, but wow, bro. Thank you, Trump. I've also been on the wrong side of when Trump has news or he says anything. But I mean, let's get into the trade, I guess. This is crazy. Took both of these trades on the Combine and the XF, or Combine and the live account. Made roughly about 260 on the live, and on this account you see it up here. Now we're up on that 50K by just $20. But gosh, what the heck? That is insane. For the short term, obviously it's like bearish, it's really bearish, but honestly in the future, I don't think this is going to be anything too crazy. Could be obviously wrong, because just look back at the tariffs, right? Obviously during that time it was like very scary, everything was dumping, but it was like the best opportunity to buy the dip. So you got to be fearful when people are greedy, and greedy when people are fearful. And so everyone's like obviously scared of this. Most people are, but the smart people, the smart investors out there, they're buying the dip. Any dip they can get. And so, yeah. But let's just get into the trade, bro. I'm gonna just go over. There's a lot of lines right now, so bear with me. Coming into the day, I was bearish. I wanted to see. We had a bearish high time frame SMT that eventually got invalidated, but then we made another SMT. So that's why I was bearish, and on high time frames we were bearish up until like that 9 a.m. candle close, that, or you want to say that 10 a.m. EST candle closed, and then we broke structure back to the upside. Yeah, when 9 a.m. Central Time hit, we broke structure right here. But we were still bearish, so I saw that. Before news, we had news today. It's been a while since I traded a red folder news Friday. We had news at 9 a.m. that I waited for. But before news and all that, like the macro, I wanted to see price come up, take out all these highs. And that's what we pretty much did. We were pumping when market opened right here. We're pumping, everything was up. And then that's exactly what I wanted to see. And come in. Okay. So we have this SMT right here, this 5-minute SMT with these hourly or these 5-minute highs on S&P, and then these 5-minute highs on the Nasdaq. We took out. Well, we've been took it out since yesterday. But we took it out. We're still above those highs. We're still below those highs on the S&P. So I was like, okay, that's a 5-minute SMT. We have all this liquidity that we just took out. Asian session highs we took out on the S&P. Asian session previous day highs on the Nasdaq. So I was like, okay, 5-minute SMT, created a high out of that. Even though I didn't need to wait for another 5-minute confirmation, I wanted to see, this fair value gap getting validated, which we did. And so the S&P was the leading index, so that's why I wanted to take it on the S&P. And so I was looking at the S&P. We have this fair value gap, this bearish fair value gap we made on the 5-minute. Perfect. Marking that out, marking out equilibrium. I wanted to see both get tapped in. I didn't need both to get tapped into, but they both are right next to each other at the same low price range. And after that, we get this 5-minute retrace, 8:55. So 8:55, this candle opens, come up. News dropped right here. No, I'm tripping. News dropped obviously at 9 a.m. It was perfect timing. Come in, we're in the macro, come in, reprice this imbalance, reprice the 5-minute imbalance, come into equilibrium, waiting for a break structure. We create a down candle right here. Perfect. Broke structure with this big candle. I entered off of that. Not the best fill or not the greatest entry, because ideally it would be cool if I got an entry up here where we broke structure, if we broke structure right here. But we ended up breaking structure all the way down here, so I was like, I'm gonna enter. I'm just gonna wait. And so, yeah, that was my entry. I had stops above this fair value gap. We could have put at these highs, but that would have given us a worse RR. And so, I had one and only take profit. If we came down and swept these lows, I most likely would have moved stops at break even. And so, but obviously I didn't know this was gonna happen. So, in hindsight, I would love to have put my stop loss all the way down here, get a 2.5 RR, would have been crazy. But I'm gonna be blessed and thankful I was able to be a part of this big dump. It's still going. Damn. That was the entry, stop loss. I explained that. Take profit was right here. That was kind of weird. Was at this hourly low. These are just 5-minute lows. This was actually the hourly low we made. No, this is the hourly low. Yeah, and this is the hourly low we made. We made a low when that 9 a.m. hit, so I made a low, but it wasn't really the best RR if I just took that. Way less than a 1-on-1, so I'm just gonna put it right here. But yeah, This whole trade took basically an hour. We honestly thought might have got stopped out. We might have got stopped out. Every time we looked good, we gained some momentum in our direction. We kind of just like gave it all back, went back up. It was pretty choppy, and then boom, just like a blessing from God. So, I'm not saying Trump is God. There's only one God. So, yeah, literally God, thank you. Thank you, universe. Oh my God, this is insane. I'm still in awe right now. So, yeah. We broke structure, we made this move down, looked good. All the way close to this low, and then we just bought back up. We made a 5-minute SMT, which was great, but I mean during this duration, like these 20 minutes, it didn't look like that 5-minute SMT was really mattered. I mean, we're so close to getting stopped out, kinda. And then look at this, we make another push down. We eventually break structure with this candle, give it right all back in one candle, and then we look good again, and then boom. Just like so, just going up and down, accordion pattern. And then boom, that news hit. Like, when I saw this, I was like, what did Trump say? That's my initial thought. Well, actually, honestly, my initial thought was like, what did Melania Trump say? Because she was like speaking at the White House today. I saw it like on on Twitter, on X. I followed the White House account, and she was like speaking. So my initial thought was like, what did Melania Trump say? And so at that point, I was just like refreshing X. I was looking at that guy's live stream. I was seeing like what was the reaction, and then boom, he was reading out the Truth Social post. But yeah, that's that. I want to go over took it on the live. Like, look at this, dude. I took 2 trades on the live today. I got stopped out at break even on the first one, and then I had I had a re-entry. I re-entered on the same trade, and so on same entry basically, I got a better entry right here on that 901 candle right here, where I entered on the combine 901. Got a better entry slightly right here, and I had stops at the same place. After we hit a 1-to-1 on the first trade, I moved stops at break even. I initially was gonna put stops at break even right here, but as you can see, I didn't. But for the second trade, if this hit break even, if this hit this line, I was gonna move stops at break even. Even though it's so close to the take profit. Because this is a 1-to-1 basically on my second trade. So after we came out and got stopped out at break even, I was like, I still think this trade could play out. We have this bullish fair value gap and we invalidated, so that's what I based the entry off, and yeah, that's why I entered again. I was willing to. Had stops at the same place. I could have had stops right here and literally nearly got stopped out right there if I put my stops right there. The second trade, slightly less of a RR, 1 to 1.22 RR, risking about like 250-ish. So would have made like 270 probably, or 280. I made 260 today. I don't know if you can see that, but 263.05. But gotta take into account for fees and stuff. So each trade on average is like $10 add to pay and fees, so it checks out. Dude, look at this, like gosh, 19-point candle in a matter of seconds. What is it on the NASDAQ? Dude, 70 points. 70 points, bro. NASDAQ did give us a better RR if we were targeting the same liquidity, same low. But I'm just thankful I was on the right side of this. I don't have no feeling of greedy. I'm just very thankful. I'm not greedy that, I wasn't able to catch this whole move. I'm just happy I got a piece of the pie, because that is insane. Insane.
And then you had ETH basically. I pointed this out in the stream yesterday. You had ETH testing the 20-day moving average and the 50-day moving average yesterday.
Oh my god. This is insane. Look at this chart, dude. Alright, now we're officially up. Up on the combine. I mentioned that earlier. This is my first winning week, or first green week in probably a month, ever since I last took a W. Alright, to recap the week. So Monday I didn't trade because of no news Monday. Tuesday, obviously, winning trade. But these past 2 days, on Wednesday and Thursday, actually presented us really good setups. Like, this week was crazy. We could have taken a trade every day this week. On Wednesday we had a good trade, but I had a bearish bias, and I was kind of wrong, so I was wrong. So that's why I didn't trade, but it did present us a good opportunity if we read the market correctly to take a long. But yesterday was actually a good trade. I didn't pull the trigger. And yeah, I just missed out on a trade. Just being truthful. And today, just blessed. So this is gonna change to 2,000. So I'm gonna up the risk to 750. Like, I'm really not trying to be on this account too long. Like, I really gotta up the pace. But since I started the combine on like 2 losing trades, that's why I had to mitigate my risk. But now I got back up to 750, or I got back up to like essentially break even on the combine, so I can risk the amount I should be risking, higher risk, to try to pass this combine as soon as I can and get my XFA back. But I'm really trying to just replicate what I was doing in June and July, the trades I'm taking and just the mindset I had. If I see my setup, bro, I take it. If I don't see it, I get off the chart. It's really simple. Every day, if you do what you're supposed to do, like during this trade, when things weren't really looking good and it was just choppy and it potentially looked like I was going to get stopped out, I just told myself, I like this trade. I should be taking this trade 9 out of 10 times. And if I take a trade and I do what I was supposed to do, I can't be mad. I can't reflect the green or red P&L based on if it was a good trade or not. If I took a good trade, That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And I kind of deviated from that mindset. I kind of just like buried it away for a little bit, but I need to keep that mindset 24/7. Just with trading, just do your job. Do what you need to supposed to do. Do what you need to do what you need to do, and the results will eventually show themselves. So, yeah. I feel just like burnt out right now just because like how long I was in the trade. I was in it for an hour, but also just like relieved to the point like I'm just thankful. I could have easily went the other direction and I could have lost and I would have sucked. But also I couldn't be mad. I just had to be real with myself and I can't hide anything. I gotta be real. I gotta be truthful. Because it really just is me versus me. This is a long video, but I think it's very reasonable. Just, I don't know if there's anything else I want to say. Next Monday is a holiday, right? So Tuesday, Powell's speaking at 10:30. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I honestly don't want to know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to see what the other people in the industry, like the trading influencers, are gonna how to, or what are they gonna do. But 10:30, I like to wait for Red Folder News. We're still in the shutdown. I don't know. If this is still there, I'm not trading on this Friday. We still haven't had NFP. So I don't know how next week is going to be. I'm just going to worry about that when next week comes. But I guess I'm just going to end the video because... Oh. Thank you. This is what I was doing the whole trade. I saw TJR do it and I was like, let me see something. It might be the method, bro. When I was doing it up here, I think I started doing it up here. It might be the method. But like, bro. Jeez Louise. I guess that's it. 1% better every day. Just gotta do my job. That's all I'm here to do. That's all I have to be. That's all I gotta do. God bless. Okay, I'm about to add to this video, bro. TJR just posted his recap. He actually traded today, even though yesterday saying he wasn't trading today, which I didn't believe at all. But bro, I took the exact same trade as him, like the exact. And like sometimes it's similar, sometimes we have the same bias, but like I don't think it was this pinpoint accuracy. Look at this entry. And he posted this 18 minutes ago. And I was already doing my recap, so. But I looked on Instagram, he was like, made 6 figures today. I was like, yeah, he definitely caught the same thing. And I wanted to see his reaction. Bro, okay. Look at this. Look at this. Where did I enter? I entered the same area. Bro, he had all these take profits and all of them got smacked in like 1 minute. Bro, he marked out the same SMT. Like literally, we had the same exact strategy. Or like, yeah, that too. But like we had the same exact confluences. Sometimes it isn't like pinpoint to that. He marked out the same high that took out on the NASDAQ and we failed to do so on the S&P. In his video, he was like saying he's waiting. He marked out equilibrium. That's what I did. I don't know if he marked out the fair value gap. Nah, I think he just marked out equilibrium. And then after that, he said he's waiting for a break of structure. That's pretty.
5-minute leg down, and now we made the 5-minute retrace up into equilibrium. Awesome. I'm looking for shorts.
He took it on the same index too.
Yep.
Like, this is exactly where I entered off
Once this
of.
candle closes, I'll be able to just jump in. It's 10:01 right now. It's a good time to be looking at this. Something here on Nasdaq. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Holy shit, dude. Already dumping.
Bro, we had the same exact entry. He put his stops at this high though. I put my stops above this fair value gap. Bro, he made 6 figures today. We literally had the same entry, dude.
Okay, I'm sure you're on. Yes.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good feeling. It feels great. Since he had his stop loss, he almost got stopped out. He had his stops right here. He could have easily got stopped out right there. Yeah, it was kind of close.
Yeah, you can melt them in. Hello?
I think he's trolling
Yeah, you
right
can
here.
melt them in.
Oh, because the title says I called JP Morgan. I thought he was trolling. He did that before. Seeing this in real time felt good. It looked good. Just retracing a little bit and then coming down and validating a fair value gap and breaking structure. And make one last retrace until trade should go in a certain direction. See, this looked great in real time. Alright, I've been like, this video is about to be long, but I really don't care. I'll just leave it off on his reaction.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Wait, was there news? Oh, take profits are getting smashed right now. What the fuck?
That's when my TP just hit, I think. It's either this one or that one. Pretty sure it's this one. Bro.
JP? Every take profit just got hit. Wait. Make sure all this goes in. I just made $66,480.
And then it refreshed and he actually made 6 figures. I want to see the comments. Okay, this feels good. People saying the shorts were the most obvious thing, and I did the same thing. Damn, today was crazy. Today was like probably. Oh my god, bro. It looks like everyone caught that. This is insane. How's it doing now? Still kind of crashing. I mean, we're up pretty big year to date, I think. Pretty sure. All right. this is like a 30 plus minute video. So, hold up, this guy made money too.
Yeah. I hopped in to find confirmation to enter.
Everyone banked on this.
Every take profit just got hit.
Yeah, it feels nice catching it too. Okay, that's it. Just crazy. This might be a 40-minute video. I don't know. God bless again.